How did the band start?
Internet. Yeah, well, Sean and Aaron and Ollie were... No, was it you?
Me and Ollie were in school together and we played for years, and we found Aaron through a mutual friend in college.
Sean Dolly?
Yeah. And we found these two through the internet.
I don't know.
Me and Carl have been like gigging and writing since we were like 12.
Well, me and Sam played together for many, many years, and then we sort of started another side project with our guitarist, which ended up failing, so then we did this one, and then got Dean in to play this.
I think we got the name, we got one of them, was it Arcade or was it Avenue?
We were in the pub one night and we were just writing random names down and stuff.
Ollie had Avenue on his shirt, didn't he?
Yeah, Ollie had Avenue, and then we just chose a random name, I think, to go with
background
it.
music.
That is the crappiest story.
And it just kind of came together like that, like just put all the words together, kind of.
I've always not liked band names that start with ver or titles that start with ver, because it's like it's a shortcut to making something sound better than it is. I think. Yeah, basically we wanted something that wasn't gonna necessarily. It makes a statement, but you have to think about it. Something that you don't. Like I like that about Radiohead. That you kind of like you can just listen to Radiohead and love it. You could, but then you can really start listening to it and. See what textures they've used for different effects, and their videos are always pretty clever. Like, and I've always liked an album that you can listen to a year later and still hear new things in it that you hadn't necessarily heard the first time around.
Me and Joe were in a band previous to this, and we wrote a song called Psycho Death.
Just for me, randomly just saying Zoe after we got together.
When we started this band with Dean, we couldn't be bothered to think of another name, so we just took the best song we did from the other band and used that.
Nothing to do with the Magic Roundabout is worth knowing. Yeah.
Okay, people might recognise these boys. They were previously known as Kickstart Kitty. They've changed their name to Artist Fiction this year, and they are gonna rock the roof!
So here I am, it's on the stand, all of this was planned. See you ride somewhere top.
We're just like in too many different types of music, and that's an issue we've always had about like trying to find our own sound, which we eventually have done. Like we just love too many different types of music.
We don't just like it because it's labelled as the same genre as something we've liked. Do you know what I mean? Like so, it can be a genre that I've always hated my whole life, but if I hear a band doing it well, or I think it's doing well, I'll be like, oh, that's fucking good.
These places, they don't like young, unpopular bands like. They don't like him coming along and wanting money for gigs and stuff. They expect you to do it for free. And it's a bit of it's a lot of hassle for like what you have to do to break out in North Wales. But I don't know. Yeah,
it's tough. There aren't really any big music hubs. Bangers are the obvious one, with it being a university.
It seems to be somewhat of a weird scene because it's a lot of hardcore music.
It's good.
It's not.
They're not bad bands.
No, they're not
it's
good.
There's not a lot of diversity. Which is a shame.
I can't remember the last band that did break out of North Wales. No.
And of what diversity there is, there's only one band that does it. Or two bands maybe, I don't know. We don't really know, what I mean, if there's good bands in North Wales, we don't know of them.
RJ's was our first show, just over the road.
Our first show as a full band.
And we'd met like as a band for the first time and stood in the same room about 2 hours before we went on stage.
Holyhead.
Is it Holyhead?
Yeah, Railway Club Holyhead.
Cooney's Bar and Grill.
Irish Bar and Grill.
Yeah, Holyhead is like pretty sick.
That is good gigs, actually.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, actually, we kind of dismissed that way, didn't we? We usually just kind of think of like here and real
really.
life, but no,
It was
rather good.
I thought it was great.
I had
fun. We had a really
one
good
of the first
gig
ones we
for our
did.
first gig.
Probably the best ones we did.
My cousin's wedding. I not long started playing guitar and she just asked me, would you like to play a couple of songs in my wedding? So
we played in front of all our friends and everything who got kicked out for being underage halfway through. But it was a really fun gig. We only played covers.
I normally make an instrumental and send it around everyone.
Instrumental.
Hey?
It's always a bit. Get a bit of it first.
I send a bit to it first and then make the whole thing, send it around. And it's usually me and Ollie that make most of the lyrics. And
lots of shouting, Lots of disagreements.
Lots of arguing, lots of shouting.
Lots of playing over the same 1 minute of music.
Usually compromise.
Usually the biggest arguments happen over about a 10-second snippet of a song.
Usually write a riff or chord progression on the guitar, and then finish it off with a band. I usually write the stuff myself.
Yeah.
Heavy.
As in it's
expressional.
Not as in
like as in everything we say and we do is real. It's not just because we heard someone do it.
Loud.
Pop punkalicious.
Progressive.
Yeah, heavy, fast and fun. Yeah.
Don't look at me. Harmonies.
There seems to be every now and again there'll be someone that'll break into the top 40 that's a popular non-mainstream band.
Terrible.
Brilliant.
So some of it's brilliant.
I think it's well good. I love the production. I love everything about new music really.
I think it's a bit shit to be honest.
Gangnam Style.
Pretty, not very good.
People seem to be under the illusion nowadays that what's catchy is good.
Yeah.
You know, if something's catchy, it's catchy. It's not necessarily great. You know, it's no different to how sort of mainstream music's ever been. It's all sort of stayed pretty.
For everyone that I play is an embarrassing thing. Because you just have to look at the faces I pull when I play.
Didn't my amp break at one of them?
Was in the middle of a song.
Yeah, like the last one.
Yeah.
And I'd had a few to drink.
I've fallen over a few times.
And literally just grabbed my pint glass and ran to the back and then speeded in it.
The amount of times you've dropped sticks and not had spares next to me. Or Dave's broken a bass string. That's not embarrassing. No, well, okay. Dave's breaking on to the next. Dave breaking an amp.
I think I can
but
listen to as many different types of music as you can, because influences will come from everywhere.
Do what you want to do. Play what you like. Don't let anyone else kind of tell you otherwise. Just keep at it.
On a mountainside.
Don't do it because of the money. Don't do it thinking, oh, I can't wait to get signed. I don't think that signed is necessarily the way of making it as a band. You could not get signed and go out there as a band and just affect people's lives and make them want to do the same thing, even though it's not necessarily getting signed. But people listen to your music and appreciate your music, and you get in that reaction back off people and them saying how, God, the stuff that you were doing is just completely different to anything I've heard before, or you're the first band I've ever heard do that. So therefore, it's like encourage them to then start a band.
Then they'll give us a talking to. Then they'll give us a talking to.
Try and be make something different about yourself. Don't set out to be the next Gallows or something.
You just gotta make sure you want to do it. Make sure you're not gonna flake out in a year and go, oh, I've got a fucking girlfriend, I want to go to uni. Fuck that shit. If you want to do it, do it. Love it. Be humble and don't talk shit about people behind their backs.
A den of thieves.
Just have a laugh, just have a laugh.
Just enjoy it, because.
But really try.
Because
and then we chat a lot of shit, but like I said, fundamentally, we're just have
we're really taking the piss. We love what we do, and we just want to make friends and make band, do the band, and just fucking tour and travel. And just if you're in a band and you're upcoming and you want a gig, get on to us because I will get you a support.
And it's contagious. And it's contagious. And it's contagious. We wear our scarves just like a noose, but not 'cause we want eternal sleep. And though our hearts are slightly used, we wanna wait in a neighbor's keep. We're living in a den of thieves, rummaging for answers and pages. We're living in a den of thieves, and it's contagious, and it's contagious, and it's contagious, and it's contagious.